If you let this franchise die now, that'll be the end of it. I will not look for you, I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you, I will find you, and I will kill you. Taken 2. Okay, the events of Taken 2 are set place after Taken 1, where Liam Neeson and his ex-wife and his daughter go off to Istanbul for a holiday break, and then all the people that he killed in the first one's families want to exact revenge on him. Now from the off, this kind of feels like a corporate decision. It didn't feel like this film necessarily needed to be made, but from the money of the first one, the producers decided that they will create that a sequel needs to be made to create more money from the franchise. And from the off, this whole project felt more like a cash-in than an actual project that wanted to be made. Now the charm of the first one was there was great action scenes. Liam Neeson was basically running through Paris, tackling bad guys, and it was quite a lot of fun, and I quite like Taken 1. But in this one, the action is very bland and it's very stale, and it doesn't feel like it has the charm of the first one. And on a technical level, it is shot horribly and it's edited together so choppily. It's like cut, 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 cut. It's like they don't think the audience can contain their attention for more than 1 second. And I thought at one point I was just going to have some sort of like epileptic fit. However, there's a really nice soundtrack that backs these scenes, so it gives these like action scenes that aren't very strong or powerful, gives them a little bit of extra flair and makes them stand out just that tiny bit more. Now in this one, the premise is kind of interesting because they want to steal Liam Neeson and his family basically. And so that puts Liam Neeson in, you know, a difficult position. And then there's the whole idea of the people he's killed and the morality behind it. And you'd think that they would explore like both sides of these two characters, you know, the people that are trying to get him and Liam Neeson. And you think they'd explore the morality of what they're doing, but it kind of is just touched upon but never really explored, and it could have been done for some really interesting character development. It's essentially a film made for some really cool moments. I mean, there's some interesting stuff in there, and there's some fun little sections in there, but overall it kind of just doesn't come together in the way you'd want it to. And these interesting segments are so far and few between that it just doesn't really make it worth going to the cinema or the theatre to make an experience worth seeing. But the film is far from terrible. It's not a bad film, it's just nothing overtly special about it. It's just kind of bland. So overall I'm going to give Taken a 2 out of 5. I think there's little bits in there that work, but overall it's kind of this stale corporate product that's just been thrown out to make some money. It could have been far worse than it was, and for that I'm just going to leave it a 2 out of 5. And as usual, if you like this review, you can click subscribe and you can see more.